Good evening, everyone. My name is Heath Haskins, also known as the Hypnotist, and I also go by Code Primate. I realized that I have not done a hypnosis video in almost 4 months, 5 months. So, to do something for you guys, for my hypnosis fan base, I am actually going to do a personal hypnosis session with you. What I'm about to do is I'm going to walk you through basic relaxation technique that I use whenever somebody at work is stressed, whenever one of my friends or family is stressed. I walk them through this process. It's basically just taking you down and giving you an imaginary place to go to relax inside your mind. Very relaxing. Okay. First things first, if you've not seen the disclaimer, go ahead and watch the disclaimer first. It's going to give you quick details about what's going on, what's about to happen. So, as long as you've watched that first, then here we go. Good evening. I've been performing hypnosis for about 13 years now. I started back in the Marine Corps. So what I'd like you to do, get in a comfortable position, place your feet flat on the ground, make sure that you're sitting, and make sure that somebody knows that you're about to go into hypnosis. I will post a small sign once we actually go into the state of hypnosis. So if you're full screen, people can read the screen and say, oh, they're experiencing something at the moment. Give them a second. So, all right. If you're ready, and feel free to pause the video anytime if you'd like, go ahead and take a deep breath all the way into your lungs. And let that breath all the way out slowly now. Good. And what we're doing is just taking another deep breath, slowing your breathing down, slowing your mind down. Good. All the way out. Breathe out. One last time. You're doing great. All the way in. And hold it. 1, 2, 3. And let that breath all the way out. And as you do, just close your eyes, sit back, relax, and listen to my voice. Good. In just a moment, I'd like for you to imagine an extremely relaxed feeling. The most relaxed feeling that you could possibly think of. Stress-free, complete relaxation, just great feeling. And I'd like for you to imagine that feeling of total relaxation at the very top of your head, at the crown, at the peak, at the very top. Just imagine it there now. As you continue to breathe deep, breathe slow, and just relax as you listen to my voice. Allow that feeling of relaxation to begin to move down across your forehead and down across your eyebrows and into your temples, a feeling of complete relaxation, and down to your eyelids and your eyeballs. Good. Allow that feeling of complete relaxation to begin to move down to your cheeks and down into your jaw and into your chin and your lips. Good. Take this feeling of complete relaxation and allow it to move down your neck and down into your shoulders, and just hold it there for a second. Good. As you sit comfortably and listen to my voice, I'd like for you to imagine that feeling of relaxation as it begins to move down the back of your head, from the very top all the way down to the base of your neck. Good. Allow this feeling of relaxation to move into the shoulders and down into the biceps and the upper part of the arm. Good. Allow this feeling of relaxation to move into your forearms and down into your hands and into your fingers and your fingertips and out of your body as you continue to breathe deep and breathe slow and just relax. Good. Allow this feeling of relaxation as it begins to move down your back, starting at the top of the back, down the spine, slowly, this feeling of complete relaxation. Good. And allow that to move and settle into the base of the spine. Allow this feeling of relaxation to move into your chest as you continue to breathe deep and down, 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 down into your stomach and into your abs. Good. Allow this feeling of relaxation to begin to move into your thighs, the front of the thighs, and the back of the thighs, and then down, down into your calves. Good. Allow that feeling of relaxation to move into your feet, and into your toes, and out of your body and into the floor. Good. And now that you have this complete feeling of relaxation over your entire body, allow it to become warm and cozy as if being wrapped in a huge blanket. And allow all that energy, all that stress to just pass out of your body as if somebody's turned on a faucet. And it just begins to drain from the feet out into the floor. Good. In just a moment, I'm going to begin counting down from 5. With every number that I count, I'd like for you to imagine walking down a flight of stairs. These can be anything inside your mind. The point is, I need you to have that feeling of traveling in a downward manner. Good. 5. Beginning to travel down, down, down. You're allowing your body to become loose, limp, and relaxed. Good. 4. Becoming loose, limp, and relaxed. Like a rag doll that has no bones and has no muscles, you too become relaxed, like you have no bones and no muscles. You just lie there, loose, limp, and relaxed. 3. Continuing to travel down. As you breathe deep, breathe slow, and relax, just listening to my voice. 2. Like a handful of rubber bands that's just been tossed into the chair. Loose, limp, and relaxed. Good. And 1. Finding yourself at the very last step. Now in just a moment, I'm going to count the last number. And when I do, I'd like for you to imagine that the stairs have been pulled out from under you and you're just going to drop right the way down, right the way deep into the most relaxed state that you've ever felt in your entire life. Again, I will count the last number. Imagine the stairs being pulled out and drop into this relaxed state. 0. Right the way down, right the way deep. Good. And just relax for a moment. Now it's at this point you may hear other sounds in the room. These will not disturb you. They will allow you to relax even deeper. I'd like for you to imagine a door in front of you now. Open the door and step inside. Inside this room is your room, where you can be safe and secure. You can come here anytime you like, to think, to concentrate, or just to be and relax. And like with any room that has a door, you can lock it behind you. In this room, you are safe and secure. Good. Now in just a moment, I'm going to perform what's called fraxation. Fraxation is the same idea like an alarm clock. When an alarm clock goes off in the morning, you wake up, you hit the snooze button, you go back to sleep. No problem. The second time the alarm clock goes off, you wake up even more tired than the time before. You hit the snooze button and go back to sleep. Then the last time that the alarm clock goes off, you wake up like you didn't even have a good night's rest. You're so tired, so sleepy. You hit the snooze button, give up, and go back to sleep. Now, to do this, I will count up from 1 to 3. I will say eyes open, wide awake, and I'll have you come back into the room. I need you to look at me for just a moment. And when I snap my fingers and say the word sleep, I'd like for you to return to this state. Right the way down, right the way deep, back into your room. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, wide awake. Look right here. Good. Take a deep breath. And sleep. Right the way down, right the way deep, back into that state. Good. Second time. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, wide awake. Come back into the room. Right here. Sleep. Right the way down, right the way deep. Deeper, deep, deep, deep. Good. And last time. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, wide awake. Come back into the room. And sleep all the way down. Good. Continue to breathe deep, breathe slow, and just relax as I take you on a journey through the countryside. I'd like for you to imagine that you're driving on a road. It's a country road, and off to the left-hand side you've got a forest, and off to the right you've got a pasture. It's a beautiful summer day. The grass is green, the trees are green, the sky is blue. The most brilliant colors and smells and sights and sounds that you can imagine. The sun beats down just enough to make it warm. It's not uncomfortable. The wind is blowing, and you decide to pull off to the side. When you do, you step out of the car, or whatever means of travel you've got, and you look up into the hills, and you see a small tree. From off in a distance, it looks to be like an oak, and it's got a whole bunch of shade underneath of it. You decide to take a walk, and begin to walk out across the pasture, and you take your shoes off. You can feel the grass in between your toes. You can smell the flowers in the field, and there's birds chirping, and you can hear the sounds of nature all around you. You continue to walk up this tiny hill to this oak tree. When you get up to the top, you stop just before the shade. One last moment of the sun beating down on your shoulders and on the top of your head. And like I said, it's not uncomfortable. It's just loose, limp, and relaxed. And you decide to step into the shade of the tree. Good. Oh, it's so much cooler underneath the shade of the tree. You decide to take a seat and lean back against the tree. And as you look out down the hill, you can see where the forest is and where the car is and the pasture that you just walked through. It's a beautiful scene with mountains off in the distance. bright blue sky, tiny fluffy clouds all around. I'd like for you to imagine that those tiny clouds are whatever stresses that you have going throughout the day. And you imagine those shapes inside the clouds. And those stresses and those worries that you had. Allow them to become those clouds. Good. Take a moment to concentrate on those. Because we're going to get rid of them. And they're going to go away. Take that thought, that cloud, and allow it to begin to dissipate, just like all clouds do. Like when you saw that dragon, or you saw that unicorn, or you saw that imaginary creature or thing. But a few moments later it begins to move and push, pull, until it distorts, becoming something else, something different. Not quite distinguishable as what it was as you relax against the tree. And allow it to push further from you as you watch and breathe this beautiful air. Good. Allow that feeling of just complete peace to pass through you. And this place that you can come to anytime. I'd like for you to link it back to your room. Allow a door to form, and this door opens to the tree where you can come and sit and relax, taking whatever worries you have and letting them go, taking whatever stress there was and just allowing it to pass and dissipate. This is your place inside your mind. Good. Continue to breathe deep, breathe slow, and relax under the big tree in its comfortable shade, surrounded by green grass, blue skies, and a gentle breeze. Good. You may stay here if you like, or you can journey back with me. I'd like for you to imagine tugging on a small string and pulling yourself back into your room. It's from this point I'm going to begin bringing you out of this state. But before I do, I'm going to give you a gift. When you come out of the state of hypnosis, you're going to feel like you just had a 3-hour nap and a 3-hour full body massage. You're going to be so relaxed. It's going to feel so great. It's going to be the best state, best feeling that you've had in a long time. Again, when you come out, 3-hour nap, 3-hour full body massage. To bring you out of the state of hypnosis, what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up from 1 to 5, and I'm going to bring back all that energy that we took from you at the very beginning, starting from the toes all the way up to the head. Again, I'll count up from 1 to 5, bringing you out of the state of hypnosis. 1. Imagine all that energy coming back into your feet, back into your calves. 2. Imagine that energy coming back into your thighs, back into your abs. 3. Imagine that feeling of energy filling up your chest as you take a deep breath and it moves down your arms. 4. As you begin to open the eyes, raise the head as the energy fills your body. And 5. Eyes open, wide awake, back into the room. Deep breath. Take a big stretch. All the way back into the room, wide awake. Good. Take a moment to just sit and relax. Welcome back to the room. You've just experienced what I hope was a very enjoyable experience. It's imaginary, it's fun, it's great. If you feel like you didn't go into it, or if you feel like you've went way into it, I'd like to hear about it. Please comment and like down below. Subscribe if you feel like it. I should be doing a lot more of these. Have a good night.